You ever hear one of those stories, one that feels less like a story and more like a memory you can't quite put your finger on? A whisper about a city that's not on any map, but somehow feels real. Well, tonight we're going to find it. You could throw away your charts, your GPS, everything. This place, it didn't exist in the way we think of places. Its secret wasn't kept by borders, but by the horizon itself.
There were no signs to guide you, no beaten paths to follow. No, to find this city, you had to trust a different kind of compass, maybe the one in your own heart.
And that's how the legend lived on, not in old books, but in quiet conversations. A secret passed from one person to another, a story carried on the wind.
Just think about that, a city born in the last light of day, a place that would bloom and then just fade away, all in the span of a few golden moments.
So one evening, there was this lone traveler. Maybe he was chasing a rumor, maybe just a feeling, but he saw a glow on the horizon, and he just had to follow it.
And then, at that very specific time, as the sky was just on fire with color, something impossible started to happen.
Can you even imagine seeing that? Not just buildings, but structures made of pure golden light. Streets that looked like they were painted with amber. And the windows, they weren't reflecting you. They were reflecting your memories.
You know that rushed feeling of the real world? It just melted away the second you stepped inside. Time didn't tick here, it flowed, slowly. Every second felt like it held an eternity.
This place was deeply personal. Everyone who walked its streets saw something meant only for them. It was like the city was a mirror, but for your soul.
So what about our traveler? In this city of personal truths, what vision was waiting for him? What part of himself was he about to see?
He saw it, a whole life laid out before him, the one he always wondered about, the path he didn't take. It was so beautiful, and in a way, it was completely heartbreaking. And then a whisper, not from a person, but it felt like it came from the city itself, carried on that golden light. A quiet, simple truth that hit him right in the chest.
But this kind of magic, it was tied to the sunset. And as that last sliver of light dipped below the horizon, the dream began to end. The city started to fade.
The amber streets just dissolved into shadows. A panic set in. He started running, trying to hold on to it, trying to stay. But you can't outrun the night. It was just too late.
And just like that, nothing. Where those shimmering towers stood just moments ago, there was only the empty desert and a sky full of stars, as if it had never been there at all.
The city was gone, sure, but the vision, what it showed him, that was now a part of him. He walked away changed, carrying the weight and the clarity of a life fully seen.
That city left him with a gift. One single piece of wisdom that would change everything for him from that day forward.
And here it is, some magical places, some perfect moments. They only appear for those who are brave enough to show up, right on time.
Because that's the thing about hesitation. It's not just that the door closes, it's that the chance itself vanishes, like it was never there to begin with.
If this story made you think, like the video, subscribe to Mindscapes by Faizu, and join us for more unforgettable stories.